Thursday night game, the Lions were at home against the Packers. And surprisingly, you and I both went with the Lions on it. I just could not see the Lions losing this game. And the Packers beat it. The Jekyll and Hyde Packers beat the Lions 31-24.
Yeah, I mean, once Amon Ra went out, I already kind of slanted it toward the Packers. Amon Ra
Mm-hmm.
went out first half. Once he went out, I was like, oh, okay, see, that's a lot of their passing game going right there.
Right. That's a
A
lot of what
lot
they
of their
do.
passing game. Yeah, man. And Williams kind of held up some. He did some good things, but you got to have both of them there.
Hmm.
One playing off the other.
So this means
Jameson Williams
that
had a big game.
the Packers have swept the Lions for the season.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
big. That's big.
yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah,
they blew them out the first game.
yeah,
I think that was the
27-13.
first
So
game of the season.
yeah, it
Hmm.
was. It was. So now this puts the Lions, at the break. I mean, they'll have to make the playoffs as a wild card team.
Yeah, yeah, because the Bears like they're running away with it right now.
Yep. I mean,
The
but
Bears.
the Bears look like they're running away with it, but I mean, they still got to play the Packers. The Packers are like 1.5 games behind them, so there's still a
Hmm.
chance there.
Yeah,
But you're gonna the Lions have to compete with. You already got 4 spots that are done because those 4 spots are the division winners. And I don't think the Lions are winning the division now after taking this loss. Gonna
and
have a hard time
three
catching
stuff.
up to the Packers, right?
Yep,
And then there's what 7 playoff spots, so you got to win um, three, one of those
yeah,
3 spots that's left, and that's gonna be tough.
yep, yep. And they got one of those is they competing with is the game coming up this Thursday. You know
Yep,
what I'm saying? Whoever win, they got the tiebreaker.
yep. Between y'all and the Cowboys and the Lions, yeah, y'all need
Yeah.
this win to
Oh, we
stay
need all
afloat.
of them. We got to win out. That's the
Yeah,
only way we got a chance to win out.
yeah. So it's getting good. It's getting good out there, and the Panthers are sitting there at 7-6 too. And
Yeah,
then
man.
and you got 3 teams. You got
Panthers.
3 teams out of NFC West with 9 wins.
Wow.
Yeah, you got the
Wow.
Rams at 9-3 because the Rams lost. They lost to
Yep.
the
To
Panthers.
the Panthers. Yeah.
Yep, the Seahawks are 9-3, and the 49ers are 9-4.
Yep.
So yeah, that could be 2 spots, wild card spots, right there, gone.
Really good. Yep. Yep.
Woo! It's getting good. It's getting
It's
good.
gonna be tight. It's gonna be
All
tight.
right. All right. Next game was Cowboys at home against the Chiefs. We talked about this game. Cowboys lost 31-28. I'm sorry, Cowboys won thirty-one
Yes.
twenty-eight.
Come on
I
now.
picked the Chiefs. I picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you was kind of confident about that too. You was kind of confident. Come on, y'all
Yeah.
ain't beat no Chiefs. Come on,
I
man. It's
actually
a
no, that's
team.
not true. That's not true. I actually had the Cowboys winning this game. But I
Mm.
think the Chiefs lost the week prior, and I just didn't see them, losing this one after losing the week before. I think they lost the week before, and y'all on like this winning streak, and I was like, this can't last. I changed my pick.
I think you better go back and listen to that podcast. I remember you said last week when I was talking about us beating this game, you said, "Man, y'all ain't beat the Chiefs." Next slide.
Man,
Yeah. So,
I'm looking at my notes. I had the Cowboys at first, and then I changed it. And I probably
mhm.
did say y'all ain't winning this game because I felt like, you know, y'all won too many games in a row. It just didn't seem right. All right, whatever, man. Talk about a surprise game. The next game, the Ravens were at home against the Bengals. You and I both went with the
Mm,
Ravens, and Joe Burrow and the Bengals are
yeah.
back, winning this game 32 to
I
14.
was I did not know that. I did not know that Burrow was coming back. I had no clue.
You didn't
I
know? Oh,
just
I knew he was coming back.
I think I missed
Oh yeah,
that information. I didn't even think about it, him being back.
yeah. I knew
That
he
at
was.
least made me think about it. You know what I'm saying? But Lamar had a terrible game.
Yeah, he
It was
did.
awful.
Yeah.
Dog, you scored 14 points on the Bengals?
Yes,
On the Bengals?
that's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah,
That's bad. That's
it was
very, very bad.
one of the worst games I've seen him play.
Yo. I
That was
mean,
terrible.
yeah, the turnovers, the it was just crazy. what I was seeing them do, man.
Yeah,
And I was like, ooh, I think y'all should have stuck with Derrick Henry. You just kept running the ball.
yeah. It seemed that
Derrick
way.
Henry averaged like 6 yards a carry, man. Why do you
Yeah,
stop running?
right, right. And I mean, everything Lamar did was bad. It's just like,
Yeah.
geez, yeah.
They're in danger
Okay,
not making playoffs now.
they are in danger, and they were favored to win. But as long as they win the division, because right now the Steelers lost, so
Hmm.
that keeps them in contention. The Steelers and the Ravens are tied 6-6, so they still have a chance. We
Yeah.
know the Browns ain't gonna do nothing, so they got nothing to worry about. All right, Friday
But
game.
shoot, now you got to worry about the Bengals. The Bengals are only 2 games behind them.
Yeah, they got a chance.
Yeah.
All right, but the Friday game, we had the Eagles at home against the Bears. I
Mm.
picked the Bears. This was a bold pick because the Eagles were favored by 7.
Yeah.
And as I said, the Bears won this game 24-15. Told you.
And Philly, too.
In Philly.
Mm. Was not
Yes.
expecting that. That was the main thing that had me like I couldn't pick the Bears because they was in Philly. But man, they came and handled business. Their defense actually played. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like their defense was leaky too. It was just as leaky as Bengals defense. I mean, I don't know if you remember that shootout they had a few weeks back. But yeah, their defense came to play. And it's hard for me to tell whether the Eagles are just not playing up to where they're supposed to be or the Bears are just playing great. It's hard to
Well,
see it, but I've seen the Eagles offense do this from time to time.
yeah, well, I mean, they've been struggling. They've been struggling lately. I mean,
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley hasn't been doing much. But the Bears, like I always say, I gave Dennis Allen a lot of crap over the years, last year and the year before, saying that he's a bad head coach. But he is a great defensive coordinator, and he keeps the pressure on the opposing team. And he kept the pressure
Hmm.
on Jalen Hurts. And now that I think the pressure is off of Caleb Williams because the Bears have a running game, and they're committed to the run. And they gashed
Yeah.
the Eagles up in this game.
Two 100-yard backs.
Yep.
Two
Yep.
100-yard backs. And I mean, this is where, people were talking about it, you know what I'm saying? But they kind of, it kind of came to a head because, Eagles, they've had problems scoring before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the issue didn't just come up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they beat the Packers 10-7, right? And then turn around and beat the Lions 16-9.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So only so many times you'll be able to keep, like you said, score under 17 points and
Uh,
still win.
and still win under 20. They're
Yeah.
scoring under 20 points and winning. And
Yeah. Well, they actually
they're
scored under
leaning,
17 in those 3 games.
yeah, they're leaning heavily onto their defense. And I mean, the
Yeah.
defense is going to only hold up for so long. You
Yeah.
you got to do something offensively. And right now, the Eagles are struggling offensively. So they
Well,
got a lot
shoot.
of questions.
And now defensively, I mean, shoot, you gonna give up 100 yards to two running backs?
Right.
That's not good on any level.
Right. All right. All right. Let's go to the Sunday games. We had the Browns at home against the 49ers. And foolishly, I picked the Browns. And the 49ers smashed them 26-8.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah, yeah. It was a bad weather game. It,
yeah,
it it was not a game. It was not a game to show off Shador's passing. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And if it comes down to the run, you got to give it to the 49ers. I mean,
right,
Shanahan, that's what he did. You know,
right,
if you got to run the ball, that's just what he does. You
right,
know, and then it's more for them because their offense is predicated on the mid range and short passing game.
right.
They
Yeah,
don't throw the ball that far down the field. They just keep the mid range running, run mid range here there, and then they might hit you one over the top every once in a while. But yeah, it was one of those gritty, bad weather games. And when I say bad weather, I don't mean it's like snow, but there was a lot of wind and it was cold.
right.
You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, it worked in the favor of the 49ers. But I mean, let's
Mhm.
be real. They were playing the Browns. I mean,
Yeah,
I
second year
should have expected.
quarterback.
Second year
All the stuff I
quarterback,
said before the
Browns.
game.
Yeah,
I mean, first year second game quarterback. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Uh, Yeah, but
I
that's
mean, but it's the Browns. It's the Browns. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's the Browns, regardless of the weather. They will find a way to lose. They just that's just who they are.
well, except when they play the Packers. They beat the Packers.
Well, that was
That was
with Joe
early.
Flacco, and Joe Flacco come in and all that winning
Yeah.
and stuff. It's like, man, you got to get out of here. So just I mean, I hadn't seen the Browns as true winners 30 years since Bernie Kosar was the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it was the game. I mean, really, it started off close though. It was like the
It
first
did.
half. It looked like this might be the game.
Yeah.
This might be the game. It was a close game. It wasn't like the 49ers just dominated them. I mean, it was a tale of two halves. But after that, they got that score in the third quarter, and the Browns just they couldn't score. They couldn't score after that.
Right. It was
You
10 to
know,
8 at halftime. So,
yeah, that's what I was saying. It was actually they were actually looking pretty decent to start the game.
right.
Not bad. It
Right.
wasn't like that. Like I said, they didn't just get straight ran off the field.
Right. All right. Let's get to the next one. Titans at home against the Jaguars. You and I both went with the
Mhm,
Jaguars. The Titans have a snowball chance in hell. They lose 25 to
mhm.
3.
Yeah, 3 points. Man, come on,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You ain't going to do nothing with 3 points.
Nah,
Titans. Yeah. Jeez. I mean, 1
terrible.
in 11.
Yep. Awful.
Yeah. All right. Next, Colts. The Colts are falling apart. You
Mm,
and I both picked the Colts. They were at home against the Texans, and the Texans
mm.
won this game 20-16. I,
Yep. Divisional games again.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's a big one because the Texans are 7-5 now. The Colts are 8-4. The Texans
Yeah.
have come all the way back.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's all it takes, 2 games, and you're right
Yeah,
back there with a lot of football left to play too. But I think Daniel Jones got an issue, right? He got like something with his foot or something,
yeah.
his fibula or something, or his leg.
I
I
forget
think
what it
something hurt
was.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting to see how they handle that the rest of the
Well,
way.
Well, dare I say, D'Amico Ryan's coach of the year? I mean, because you lose your starting quarterback, you come out there with David Mills, and he wins like 3 straight. You get C.J. Stroud back. I mean,
Nah, I still don't have him over Vrabel. Vrabel
yeah,
got
that's
that
true.
team, huh?
The vapor, yeah, never
Vrabel
mind.
got that team, huh, man?
But he's in the conversation. He's in the conversation.
Yeah, you can put him in the conversation for
Yeah,
sure.
he's in the conversation. All right. Next, talked about this. Dolphins at home against the Saints. You and I both went with the Dolphins. And the Dolphins won 21-17 on a pick two.
Right. Hey, at least you was in the game. You had a shot to tie it up at the end.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
have a shot to tie it up.
yeah. And it's a great experience for Shuck. As long
Yeah.
as he's getting better, I see some development. I like the fact that he's throwing for over 200 yards a game. I wasn't getting that with Rattler. You know,
Right.
I, so I'm getting some yards. I'm getting some production. I think that's a good sign.
Yeah.
So
He was productive. That's a good way to
yeah.
describe him. He was productive for sure.
He was productive. I think our defense, I love our defense. I mean, I know people complain about the defense, but I think the defense plays well. If the offense is able to complement them, then they can hold up. And I thought in this game, they held up against the Dolphins. Even though A-Chan rushed for 134 yards, they kept Tua under 200. He had 157 yards and picked him off at the goal line. So,
Hmm.
it did some good things in it. You gave your team a chance, but it was complementary football from the offense to help the defense, and we had a chance. But right now you're playing with a bunch of young players, and you can see that they don't know how to win.
Hmm.
So,
Absolutely.
yep,
Still can't score.
still yep, still struggling to score. All right, next we had the Jets at home against the Falcons. You and I both picked the Falcons, and just like clockwork, the
Mm-mm-mm.
Jets win. And I tell you, that's
Right
how it
away.
works. That's how it works. The Jets win this game 27-24 over the Falcons. I mean, like I said, a team with this much talent, two starting quarterbacks, an elite running back, 23 carries, 142 yards, an elite
Yep.
receiver, an elite tight end, and you can't win. You scored 24
Yeah.
points. That's pathetic.
They're just so Jekyll and Hyde, man. You don't know what you're gonna get with this team with the
No, no, no,
Falcons.
no. No, you know
But
what you're going to get. You're going to get some trash.
I mean, but then you go beat the Buffalo Bills. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
that's true.
They
That's
had
true.
they had their ups and downs. It's like I don't understand. Like, wh- what team is going to show up win? It doesn't make sense.
Right,
It
right.
really doesn't. But I mean, it does also knowing that there's some trash. Sometimes it doesn't shock me that they lost neither.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They surprise you every so often. It's like, oh, maybe they are that good. And then, and then they get 3 games in a row and they just lose. And it's just like, oh, yeah, they some trash.
Hmm.
So, all right, next, Bucks were at home against the Cardinals. You and I both went with the Bucks, and the Bucks won this game 20-17. Uh,
Hmm.
the Bucks are getting healthy. The Bucks are getting healthy. They got Godwin back this game. He had a decent game for him. I think was
They did.
Bucky Irvin, didn't he play in this game?
Yeah, he played. Hmm.
Yeah.
Bucky
So
Irvin played.
they're getting healthy. So this should bode well for the Bucks as the season goes on. They try to make a playoff run. It looks like the Panthers are making a push at them. So this
Hmm.
it's like this is going to be a good run for the division here with these two teams. So
Yeah, and Jacoby Brissett, he might be working his way into a starting role.
yeah, he
It's
might be.
another 300-yard game.
Yep, yep. Pretty efficient too. He was 29 of 40 for
Yeah.
301, 2 touchdowns. So
Yeah, he was
yeah,
slinging the ball a little bit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, next big game, big game. Panthers at home against the Rams. And for whatever reason, I don't have what you picked here.
You know what I picked here. Come on
You
now.
you picked the Rams?
Of course I picked the Rams.
Okay, well at least you're
I didn't
being
pick no
honest.
Panthers. I didn't pick no Panthers to beat the Rams.
All right.
No, I did.
I love your honesty. Panthers won this
Nobody
game
did.
31-28, surprising everybody.
Mm.
Yeah, it
Hey
was a big
man,
surprise.
told you, I still believe in Bryce, man. I told you he's
Yeah.
not terribly trash. He's not trash as people make him out to be. Not
Nah.
quite. He's not as trash. He still can throw the ball, and he just ain't big. He ain't got no size, but he can throw the ball, and he's very
Mm,
smart. Very
mm,
smart. Yeah. What can I say? Now they in contention. They've doubled their season total for the beginning of the season. Almost, what was it, three and a half,
mm.
4.5?
Yeah,
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 and then playoff contention.
yeah. They could win the division. They only
Yeah, they could win the division. I think they're leading the division right now, right? Are they?
no,
Are they?
no. They one game behind the
One
Bucks.
game behind the Bucks. Okay, okay.
Maybe the Panthers got a bye coming up.
I believe they do. This week
They
is a
have a
bye.
bye. This is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're 7-6. So and then they get a bye at a good time of the year. Get a break.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Just before the
yeah.
playoff push.
Just before the playoff push,
That's
good
hard to
time to
say
reset.
that they're in the playoff push. That's
Yeah,
crazy. The
yeah.
Panthers.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. All right, next Seahawks at Seahawks home against the Vikings. I mean, we gotta start questioning the Vikings, man. What is going on? They lose to the Seahawks 26-0.
Well,
You got
they threw another quarterback out there
yeah,
this
I
weekend.
saw that. They still
Woo!
couldn't get it
Oh,
done.
was he
Nothing.
awful? Was he awful? Oh my
Yes.
god! And they quickly threw what's called it back in there. And let me not say quickly, but I think what's called it got some run too.
Who's
Uh,
that?
he throw a couple passes too, or it was all Brosmeyer? No, that's all Brosmeyer. Never mind.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't
all
think there was
Brosmeyer.
anybody else out there.
No, I thought they might have put old boy back in the game for a little bit, but
Mm.
no, that was him too. Yeah, he was just awful though, man. He was terrible.
Man,
Oh
you
my
got
god,
Justin Jefferson, man, and I mean, I don't even think he caught a ball in this game.
suffering. He caught two receptions for 4 yards, 4 mighty yards.
They must have did some bubble screens to get him the ball.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm surprised
Yeah,
he ain't like AJ Brown reading books on the sideline.
he gonna start. Start
Mm.
reading some self help books. All right, let's get to
Awful.
the next one, man. Talk about awful. We had the Steelers at home
Mm.
against the Bills, and the Steelers getting booed by their
Yeah.
fans. You picked the Steelers. I went with the Bills, and the Bills won this game easily, 26-7.
Yeah.
Even being down
I was
seven
on
to
the
three at
road.
halftime, they were down 7-3 at halftime and scored 23
Yeah.
unanswered points in the second half.
Yeah. Bills finally went on the road. Don't look like a super shit team like they've been
No.
doing on the road this year. And just straight
Mhm.
disappointing. But um, I think Rodgers was a little beat up. I think he got beat up. And once he got beat up, he started just panicking, man. He just started panicking. It was awful. It was awful. And their defense actually came to play on the road, which Bills have not been doing. They have not been playing good defense on the road. But this
Right.
one they decided to come do it, come play it. And now they calling for Tomlin's head.
Yeah, yeah, they are. They are. He said he agreed with the fans who booed. I agree too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, after 18 years being there, I mean, they just probably tired of him.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, and it was a little smart aleck responses too.
Hmm.
All right, let's get to the next one, man. Chargers at home against the Raiders. You and I both went with the Chargers here. Chargers 131-14. I mean, the Raiders. I think they're worse than the Titans, to be honest with you.
Mm, mm. And this is Gino I've always known and loved.
Yeah, that's true. You've been saying
Even
that.
through even in his little heyday in Seattle, where everybody say, "Oh, Gino, yeah." I was like, "Come on, yo, I know Gino. Gino is not this good. He just got real good coaching right now." He
I was
just
just
got real
hopeful.
good
I was hopeful Gino had turned the corner, but no.
coaching. He looks awful. He looks absolutely awful. And they gave him that money too. Mm. I hope they got a loophole to get out of there. Because Pete Carroll, if he hits his wagon to Gino again,
Yeah, it's
ooh,
done.
I feel sorry
I
for
don't know
him.
if Pete Carroll's gonna make it through this season
Right.
because this is awful. To be 2-10, it's awful.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't lose the team because if he loses the team, he's definitely out.
Yeah, man.
Hmm. All right. Let's go to the Sunday night game, which was a very good game. We had the Commanders at home against the Broncos. Uh, you and I both went with the Broncos, and the Broncos won this game in a thriller, 27-26. That went down to the wire. And hey, much respect to the Commanders for going for two at the end of this game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Because they had a chance
Yep.
to win it, and the Broncos made it just a great play, a defensive play at the end of the game because the running back was wide open. Mariota,
Mhm.
it was a matter of trying to get the ball to him, and the defender made a great play. Now, I
Yeah,
think
batted down, right?
He should have pumped the ball. Should have
Right.
pumped to get him off his feet, and then threw it over him.
Mhm.
Because all they had to do was
Yep.
just throw it to the sideline. The running back was wide open. It was going to be in. But
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
hindsight is
Broncos
2020.
Broncos once again cannot dominate a team. It's
No, they can't. Nobody.
they can't dominate
Nobody.
anybody. I
No.
mean, it's always win by 3 points, which people be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's character." That is not sustainable. I want to
No.
say they got 9 games this year where it's 3 points or less.
Yeah. They
Okay,
have.
that is not sustainable, and you cannot struggle against a team like the Commanders. Both sides, you can't give up 26 points to them when you're supposed to have one of the best defenses in the league, and you can't have problems scoring against that defense. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have had to even punt that much.
Right. Right.
Commanders defense is so bad. You
Yeah.
know,
For whatever reason, the Broncos play down to the competition. Or they
every
just
time.
not that good. One or the other.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you come back and barely beat the Giants when the Giants was dominating you at home in Denver.
Right.
You know, I mean, they smashed the Cowboys, but they've been in a lot of close games. They really shouldn't have been close with, and I don't think that's going to last in the playoffs.
Well, we
How
will
you
see.
win does matter. So how
It
you win
does.
does.
It does. It does. But you know what? You still get in the playoffs by winning by
Yeah,
less than 3 points a game. So at ten
yeah,
and two, they're likely to make the playoffs.
yeah. Probably win the division where they
Probably
going.
win a division. I'm sure they got the Raiders still coming up on their schedule.
Yep.
Yeah. So that could be their 11th win. All right.
Mhm.
Monday night game. wasn't much of a game, but the Patriots were at home against the Giants. You and I both went with the Patriots. Patriots won this game 33-15 over the Giants.
Yeah, man. They're gonna have to investigate that kicker for that kick attempt. I never like that in my life. How you kick your foot into the ground? I It was unexplained. I'm like, what are you doing? Why did he stop the kick midway? Did he see somebody about to block it or something? Or I ain't get it. Like, why would you kick your foot down into the ground? Like the ground got in the way of your foot. It
It,
just
it,
doesn't
it
make
just
sense.
tells me, it explains why the Falcons got rid of him. That was Younghoe Koo. He used to be the Falcons
Yeah,
kicker.
yeah. The guy used to be with the Falcons, and that's another
It,
thing
it,
because a couple years ago he was a good kicker.
that's what I was going to say. He was a good kicker. I don't know what happened. He's got the yips or something like that, but he can, he
Yeah, either
can't
that or
he can't do
he's on
anything.
somebody's payroll now.
Yeah, he can't get it together.
Yeah, dog. That move was enough to probably get him released.
Yeah, it might.
I've
And then
never I've
J-
never seen that like that.
and then Jackson Dart takes another big hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, which was I mean, I don't know why that tight end came when they try to fight and all that stuff about the hit. It was a legal hit. He was trying to get extra yards, trying to reach out for the first down. And dude nailed him, at the sideline. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do. It
He-
wasn't illegal. He didn't hit him out of bounds. It
well,
was
you
just a
know
good
it
hit.
just always looked worse when he hit it on a quarterback.
Right, right, right. And then he should have went out of bounds. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But he tried to get that extra yards and he paid for it.
Yeah, he sure did pay for it, huh?
Yeah, dog.
Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Holla.